Recognized as one of our company's top earners and a top network leader, we now have Miss Shirley May Sibulan.
Hi, amazing morning. First of all, um, I'm live now, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Shaheen. I'm sorry, but I would like to see the comments. I'm not sure where will I check it. Anyway, it's okay. Um, First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Shaheen Pili and all ANCE crew for conducting this virtual event for network marketing leaders. And of course, to learn and to empower each other. So, can we give a virtual clap? I would like to see the comments, but it's okay. I'm happy you're still active and excited to participate. I hope you are. So I would appreciate your participation by maybe answering some of my questions, or you can share your thoughts and ideas in our chat box. So before I go through my with my topic, let me first share my background. So I'm Shirley May Sibulan and I'm from I Am Worldwide Corporation. We are a 3-year-old company that has been awarded by ANCE as a Rising Star Company and Best New Company of the Year from 2017 to 2019. And our founders, both our president and vice president, were given the Vision Excellence Award and Business Leader of the Year Award. Same goes with our top leaders and distributors who were awarded as a Best Leader of the Year and Most Inspiring Story of the Year. And I am very proud that our company helped change a lot of lives, especially this pandemic. So before I was introduced in network marketing, I was a fresh grad of psychology from a national university here in Manila. So I was a very shy girl back then because I grew up with an eye condition that took a very large factor on hindering me to show my personality. I remember I don't usually talk to people and speak what is in my mind because if I do, I always get that confused reaction from the people I'm talking to. They have this like that. It's like, are you looking at me? Are you talking to me? And it hurts me to always have to deal with that situation. So, to avoid being hurt, I grew up more of an observer than a talker. But I really wanted to overcome a timid personality. So, I joined different organizations related with my passion in dancing. I underwent an eye operation when I was 18 years old, and that helped me boost my confidence. So when I was introduced in network marketing, I did not just thought about getting the income I wanted, but I saw this as an opportunity for me to develop my personality. I started to attend trainings to learn the business and got to the point when I was already the one doing presentations and trainings in our company. Network marketing, it's not an easy journey. As you know, I've experienced attrition in my team. So there's been times where I've mentored and trained some of my leaders and ended up quitting the business. And that also led to a lot of debts. And I hope there's not someone like me who's experiencing this right now, but that led to having debts to different people, and I wasn't able to pay my responsibilities even to the bank. So I want to ask the attendees if you're there, if you owe someone a big amount of money, and that person always asks you every time you see them, would you like to see that person every day? Probably you would hide at the sight of their shadow. But the problem with me, the person I owe money to was my sister, who also lives with me in our house. So I decided to stay to different houses every day, or sometimes just in the car to avoid my sister that time. She looks peaceful in this picture, but that is way more for um, my what I picture myself back then was not this peaceful type. And on top of that, my car was repossessed by the bank. So it gave me all the signs that I needed to quit the business. Do you think these are enough reasons for me to quit? But you know what? The good thing is I did it. I decided to continue to achieve my dreams in network marketing, and after all, or after I surpassed every challenges, it gave me the results that I wanted. So me and my team and my core leaders developed the biggest team in our company. And aside from that, I got to travel the world for free with the person who first discouraged me in the business, who is my mom. So I've been or I've been to Africa, like Kenya, Uganda, in different parts of the world, and I've also been to some of the wonders of the world. And aside from that, I got to have or I got to drive free supercars like Audi R8 and Ferrari California 30. So as you can see, everything was going well until pandemic came. You know, everyone was affected, caught off guard of the situation, not knowing how to cope up with the lockdown and how long will this situation be. But you know, in every adversity, there is an opportunity. So it says here, nobody is exempt from the trials of life, but everyone can always find something positive in everything, even in the worst of times. So we can see the pandemic um, as a situation or as a crisis, right? But let's see the positive out of the negative. We already know the negative results of the pandemic in our economy and the number of lost lives because of the virus. But let's look at the pros. Okay. So first of all, a lot of people got laid off from their stable jobs. And so, more people are open to find other sources of income. Those people who didn't have the time to listen and do the business now has the time and resources to start network marketing. They just have to use their gadgets and of course internet connection. And this is the thing that I really love in the pandemic. Here in Manila, traffic is pretty heavy. The usual travel time of half an hour would take you a couple of hours. So that is a lot of wasted time on the road. We have to cancel some of the schedules because we can't make it on time. But now you can maximize your time with multiple schedules without having to worry about traffic. Also, who in here took time to prepare for their appointment, having to choose which business attire or outfit to wear before going out? But since we just meet online these days, we don't even know if our speakers today wore a nice pants or skirt to pair that nice coat. And also, you don't need to spend gas to drive around the city to talk to your prospects. I remember, I usually spend around $500 or more on my Ferrari a month, depending where I would go. Plus, you don't have to think about the meals or drinks or coffee of your clients during your presentations, even on your downlines when you meet or gather for a planning or mentoring. So this is the perfect time to build your local and international teams at the same time. Wherein before you have to do separate meetings for your different teams. So it now saves you a lot of energy. And this fifth one, events that can be attended by people from different parts of the world. And the best example is this event, ANCE, where in the previous years, it was participated mostly by networkers here in Manila. But now we have, I believe we have participants from different parts of the world. Kindly comment the city or country where you are in right now. And also you can conduct big group of presentations with prospects from different locations. Just like earlier, we had business presentations attended by almost 300 participants from different provinces here in the Philippines and abroad. Plus, you don't have to worry about extensions of your event. I have these concerns every time I put up events on my team, having to think about the extra charges for the venues, for the lights and sound and whatnot. And this is a pandemic proof business. When a lot of major or big corporations are losing profits, our business is booming. In this time of crisis is when we truly appreciate we have an online business where we earn safe at the comfort of our home. We just need to learn to adapt to changes. So we can always find an excuse not to cope and adapt, such as I am not advanced in technology. I don't know that stuff, but we have more reasons to try. We have time to learn about apps that we can use to grow our business. Do you know that before pandemic, I wasn't even aware that this kind of platform or apps existed, such as Zoom, OBS, and StreamYard. I don't use this stuff, but anything can be learned if you put time and effort, just like when you are starting to learn about network marketing. And of course, let's pray for the situation to get better, but don't wait for the perfect time and moment before you grind. Sad to say, or sad reality, there are still people who are waiting for the old normal to return before they grind because they are used at the offline methods. But let's be realistic here. We can't predict the future when this will officially be over. When lockdown started, I remember we used to think that after maybe 3 months, this will all be over and we'll win the fight against the virus. But imagine it's already been 6 months. So, and more to some countries, right? So until then, let's work around what we can in our situation and maximize our business online. And this is the perfect time for you to step up and think of ways how you can grow your business aside from the activities that is set by your company and mentors. So you just have to think of the effective strategies that you use back in the old normal and how you can apply it on the new normal. Okay, so imagine amidst all the crisis in the world, we learn to thrive and adapt to the situation. To the point in our company, I earn more than 1 million pesos. And that is $20,000 in 1 month. So for some of you, this might be small, but mind you again, it's pandemic and we are on quarantine. And me and my team also hit the highest rank achieved by a distributor in our company in time of pandemic. Mind you, I've been trying to hit this rank for 3 years now, which is the blue diamond wherein you can earn 20,000 per week and 80,000 per month. So imagine we need to undergo a lockdown for this rank to be achieved. So everything that happened is happening and will happen to us are affected with the decisions we will make. Okay, we already heard this quote a lot of times. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that single step is your decision. One single decision to improve your life today can affect your future. Think your present today as this flat straight line. I don't have any flat thing here, so I'll just use the pen. We know that if we always do what we've always done, we will always get what we've always got. But the moment you decide that you will change the course of your journey to bring better results in your future, one small decision can change your destination. And one major decision can change your destiny. We don't usually make one drastic decision in a snap. I know that. But as we go along and keep making better decisions along the way, we keep on improving the course of our destination. So, from the flat horizontal line with no growth and no result to achieving your big dreams. So, thank you for this pen for the illustration. So, you have to decide, and for you to know what decision to make, I'm sorry. Yeah. First, you have to know what you want. What do you want to achieve on the remaining months before the year 2020 ends? Don't let other people decide for you so that it will be what you really, really want. Do you want to finally get your dream car or maybe a house and lot? If you are not used of deciding for yourself, exercise that power. Yes, that is a power of decision making. Now, what does it take for you to get what you want? Do you have to double your usual number of prospects and presentations? Do you need to duplicate more leaders? Do you need to come up with a better and more efficient system in your team? I don't know. As long as you know what you want, you will know what actions you need to take. And you must decide not to waste your time on things that won't get you to achieve your goals. We must let go of all our distractions and on what you have right now. You know what? Our best friend on our business is our gadgets. But sad to say, that is also our best enemy. So, what is your decision? Will that be an asset or will that be your liability? And of course, decide not to quit. Quitters never win, quitters never win. As simple as that. Are you a quitter or a winner? Okay? So, decide to grow and to be better. I love this one. Get what you want by letting yourself grow in the process. So embrace the challenge of stepping out of your comfort zone along the way in achieving your goals. I'm still an introvert, and ANCE gave us an option to deliver our talk pre-recorded or live. So some of the speakers I think will be able to make it live, but for me, the thought of not going through the nervousness by just submitting a pre-recorded video is a major relief. So either way, I get or I deliver my talk in pre-recorded or live, I achieve my goals. But did I grow along the process? So decide to grow and be better. Work on yourself and grow your value, as what Mr. Jeff Mack said earlier. I love his talk. So, based on studies, actually, people with low self confidence have the tendency of having a hard time in making decisions. That is because they don't have the confidence even on the decisions they are making. So, start on practicing to decide for your future and decide to start now. Okay, of course, deciding is not enough. I know that. You have to act on it. But the first step is your decision. How will you act if you are not decided yet? So, as you can see, several years ago, I decided that I will deal with my inferiority and improve my personality. A few years ago, I experienced major financial struggles in my network marketing career. But I decided not to quit and pursue my big dreams. And a few months ago, with the thought of being lost and don't know what to do with the pandemic, our team decided to maximize our time and resources and saw the opportunity in time of crisis. So whatever you're going through right now, every day you need to make a decision. Just by staying and watching this event to learn is a decision that can change your future. Any decision is better than no decisions at all. So here's a quote by Kerry Russell. Sometimes it's the smallest decision that can change your life forever. And let me leave you with this. One of the most important decisions you will make every day is the one you declare to yourself. And the two most powerful words in the dictionary are the words I am. And the word that you will put after those two powerful words will become your reality. So instead of saying, um, I'm sick, declare, I am healthy. Instead of saying, oh, I'm poor, I don't have money, declare, I am rich. I am an achiever. I am successful. I am blessed. And instead of you attracting local team and a small organization, remember we are in network marketing. Declare for a worldwide organization. Declare it with your name. And with that, I am Shirley May Sibulan and I am worldwide. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful talk, Miss Shirley. Now, we have here some questions from your listeners. Okay. So the first one is from Isa Rojas, and she's asking, how do you stay grounded despite all the success you have achieved and somehow which can be overwhelming to people?
Okay. I don't usually put it in my head the achievements that I'm getting. Actually, I don't think that I'm that successful yet. I think I still have a lot of things to learn. I'm still in a growing process. As I said earlier, this is out of my comfort zone doing a live virtual presentation, especially in full English. So I still have a lot of things to learn, and I know my God, who is greater or bigger than me, can give me all the results that I want or the results that I'm trying to achieve, and He is the one who can also take away everything. So I'm trying to keep myself grounded because I'm just a very small person in this very big world. So,
Okay. Well, I think you're a very big inspiration to so many people. You might think that you're a small person, but you're a very big inspiration to a lot of people.
thank you.
Okay, so another question from one of our anonymous listeners: what inspired you to join the network marketing industry?
Okay, I'll be straightforward. I was inspired with the income.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because I tried to apply for a job, especially I'm a fresh grad. In my course, I was supposed to be just earning around 10,000 pesos in the Philippines. So I think how much is that in dollars? I'm not good in math. That's why I took up psychology. But anyway, I tried to apply for a job, and it's pretty hard to get one, and especially you're going to please the interviewer for you to apply or for you to accept or for them to accept you in the job, and eventually you'll just be getting a low amount of salary. So when I was introduced in network marketing, of course, with the income, with the results, with the cars, that is something that I'm not used at. I thought of having extraordinary income will just having extraordinary income will give me that amount abroad because I'm a daughter of an OFW. So my mom is a nurse in Saudi Arabia, so she have to leave the country for her to provide for our family. So that was my thought back then. I need to go abroad for me to earn big. And when network marketing was introduced to me, I immediately fell in love with it because first I got to earn bigger than I'm supposed to be earning in my job. Plus, at the same time, I got to improve myself. As I said, as a shy person, it's an opportunity for me to grow my personality.
Okay, great. And now we have another question from Mr. Alvin Cargo. It says here, hello, my beautiful mentor May. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Now, my question is, do you usually make better decisions alone or with a group? And then why? And also, when do you ask for help?
Okay. Growing up, as I said, I'm very shy, timid. I don't usually talk. So every time I'm dealing with something, I usually deal it with myself. um, whenever especially when I started network marketing, I didn't tell my parents, I didn't tell my family, except for my sister who was with me during the presentation. So I didn't tell my friends, I didn't ask for their advice. Will I join, will I not? So I just decided for myself. And I think you just have to pray also to be guided for the right decisions that you need to make. That is very
Okay.
important.
Okay, great. And then last question for tonight. Now, this is from a Stephen John Hardaleza. Now, what is your greatest motivation every day?
When I started the network marketing, my deepest motivation was my father, because he was sick back then, and now he's not here. My deepest motivation now is my mom, of course. So she was the one who was providing for us when we were kids. I remember her, looking at her and have to wake her up every time she needs to go to the hospital for her to work, and being super tired with all the things that she's doing around the house and then have to work. So I really want to give back at her, or give back to her what she gave to us when we were just kids. And every day, my motivation, of course, for my future. As we said, people don't plan to fail; we just fail to plan. And I'm doing this, of course, for my future self, so that I don't have to worry or depend on other people for my bills, or for everything that I need in the future.
Okay, yes, and it's true that we have to really honor our parents because they're the people who gave us life. Now, any last words to your listeners that you want them to take with them as they finish your session?
Last words, probably let's just work hard and grind for now. There's no secret to success. There's no secret to the results that we've been seeing to other people, with the cars, with the income. It's all because of hard work. Of course, we are working smart because we're working on our businesses. So why not give our full blast, our full effort, if we've done it in our job, in our maybe when you're, yeah, on your job before. So why not give it that full effort in our business, and that will give you the time and financial freedom that you've been wanting for your family and for yourself.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Shirley May Sibulan. That was
Thank
really a
you.
motivational session. And we do hope that you can join us again next year, whether physical or whether virtual, on the next Asian Networkers Convention and Expo.
I'll be honored.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Well, good night.